Day 2 of the NFL Draft is wrapped up, which means we are back for Patriots Draft Grades here on New England Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham. We're going to start with the Day 2 picks, then we'll circle back and give some thoughts on Drake Maye, and these 2 picks impact Drake Maye, so it all works here. And then we'll take a look at some Day 3 draft targets, top players available. Ja'Lynn Polk, I love this pick. I'm giving it a B+. The only reason it's not in the A's, and the more I think about it, I could have gone A- here, is there might have been 1 or 2 receivers I slightly preferred, but I like Polk a lot. My comp for him is kind of similar to his teammate Rome Odunze. He's kind of just a worse, less athletic version, but I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like he's like 85-90% of Rome Odunze, who's going to be really, really good. I like Polk a lot, and what I really like, too, is that the Patriots were able to trade down from 34 to 37, move up 27 spots on day 3 from the 5th round to the 4th round. Eliot Wolf, Patriots de facto GM, told the media today that they likely would have just taken Polk at 34, but based on the intel they had, they felt like they were comfortable going down to 37 and they could still get him there. So they get a guy that they would have liked without improving their draft capital in this draft. So that's always a good thing to pull off when you are, a front office executive. 6'1.5", over 200 pounds, pretty decent size here. He's not 6'4", he's not Keon Coleman or anything like that. But, right in range of where we had him at Chat Sports on our draft big board. 47 overall. We get him at 37 overall here. The Patriots do. And you look at our scouting report as well. The reason I like him and I make that comp is that strength, that explosiveness, that's very similar to Odunze, his teammate. Good athlete, not premier athlete, but good enough. Route running could certainly improve on some non-vertical routes, but I like that he plays through contact. I like that he's able to win those contested catches situations. He was a massive part of that Washington offense. There's no question about it. And something he and Michael Penix really built up well, which I think him and Drake Maye can hit the ground running and start building the chemistry in this way as well, is the back shoulder ball. That was a big part of that Washington offense. Man coverage, throw it on that back hip. Ja'Lynn Polk, Odunze making those plays. Polk made a bunch of them, and that'll be something that he and Maye will need to start to build chemistry-wise, because when you have that in your bag, quarterback receiver, I mean, you think of like Brady and Moss, Brady and Gronkowski with a lot of those back shoulders. When a guy is guarded but he's still open, that's a big-time thing, and that's a big part of Polk's game because he's not a burner. So sometimes he doesn't get premier separation, but if you put the ball in the right spot, he's going to make a play for you. And look, bottom line is you needed a weapon for Drake Maye. I don't know if this guy's going to be a number 1 receiver in this league, but he's certainly going to help, and he's probably going to start right away for the New England Patriots. Hit the subscribe button. We got you covered throughout the NFL draft. We'll be back tomorrow as well with some Day 3 draft coverage. A lot of work to be done for Eliot Wolf and company. I really like what they've done so far, so hit that sub button. We've got you covered. What do we talk about heading into this NFL draft? For months and months and months. Quarterback, receiver, offensive tackle. Well, you've checked those boxes so far. Caedan Wallace, I'll go B-, the offensive tackle out of Penn State. Reason I'm a little lower is I thought he was probably late 3rd, early to mid 4th, but a lot of the tackles went early. So I think the Patriots sat there and said, look, if we don't get this guy here, we may not get a tackle worthy of potentially being a starter for us. Another reason it's a B- and not a little higher is he's strictly been a right tackle at Penn State. And the Patriots have Michael Winu at right tackle. Is Winu going to go to left? I don't think so. Do they think Wallace can flip over there? That'll be interesting. We had him more in that early 4th round grade realm at 110 overall, but considering it fills a big need, I still like it in the B- range. Big boy, just under 6'5", 315 pounds. He actually shed some weight for the combine. He played at like 335, 340. Played a lot of football, too. 40 starts at right tackle at Penn State over 4 seasons. His PFF grades last year, just under 70 overall, 67 run blocks, 73 pass blocking as well. My biggest question here is, who starts at left tackle? Is it Caedan Wallace? Is it Okorafor? Is it Connor McDermott? I think it's just going to be kind of like, hey, you guys are all going to get a look. Michael Winu, I would not mess with that. I would leave him at right tackle and let the best man win. So you got 2 or 3 at least decent options over there. Maybe you're not feeling super great about who the left tackle is going to be this year. Ideally, Caedan Wallace can become that guy. I'll be very fascinated to see what this Patriots coaching staff's plans are for that position. Today's show is sponsored by Game Time, a new era in New England, which means you can go check out the new look Patriots this fall. Get your tickets for the best prices available at Game Time. Best seats, lowest price guaranteed. That is the motto at Game Time. And listen, you get tickets at the last minute. Maybe you live in the spur of the moment. You wake up on a NFL Sunday at 9 a.m. Hey, I want to go to Foxborough. I want to go watch the boys play. Well, you're going to be able to do that. In the meantime, obviously, it's not football season. Go check out the Sox. Go check out the Bruins, the Celtics. Plenty of sports going on. You got concerts that you can go to as well, comedy shows. Plenty of stuff going on, whether you live in the Boston area or not. You got to get your tickets online, and Game Time makes it a simple and easy process for you. So download the app today. Link is in the comments and in the description. Create your account, and once you do, you put in the promo code CHATSPORTS. That gets you $20 off your first ticket purchase, and you can also use your Venmo balance with Game Time also, which is absolutely fantastic. So get going with Game Time today. Code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. All right, so three selections so far for New England. Drake Maye, Ja'Lynn Polk, and Caedan Wallace. And I do like this. If you're going to take Drake Maye, the quarterback, when you're a roster that still has holes to fill, you better use some of your other premium picks to help him out. And the Patriots have at least attempted to do that. Again, we don't know how this is all going to play out, but I like Ja'Lynn Polk. Caedan Wallace is at a position, premium position that you need. Again, the right to left tackle flip theory is going to be interesting to see what their plans are there, but I love Drake Maye. You guys know that. Now you add a couple of pieces around him to try and get the most out of him. And I really do think the Maye-Polk combination is going to work because he's a vertical threat. We know Drake Maye likes to challenge defenders and secondaries downfield. So I think you're going to see a lot of that in this offense. You've got Kendrick Bourne, who can kind of be that intermediate guy, and then also Demario Douglas. I'll be curious to see if the Patriots double down at receiver. We'll take a look at some top players available here in a second. There's one name in particular I would love for the Patriots to get, so stay tuned for that. But before we take a look at some of those Day 3 players still out there, speaking of Day 3, join us on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel. We got Day 3 coverage. Spencer Rattler still out there. I lost a bet thinking he would go today. That didn't happen. But still some notable players that Eliot Wolf and company could go after. Our main Chat Sports YouTube channel has pick-by-pick coverage and analysis. If you search Chat Sports on YouTube, you'll find it. This thumbnail knows you're in the right place. Okay, you look at our best available per draft analyst, Tom Downey, here at Chat Sports. Troy Franklin, top 50 guy for us, still available. Could you imagine getting him and Ja'Lynn Polk? Polk kind of more of that possession receiver, Franklin that burner. That would be fun to think about. And then, Douglas is your slot. I don't know what it would mean for Kendrick Bourne. Does Douglas get phased out? Is Franklin kind of just a, rotation guy as a rookie? That would be interesting, but I am not opposed to it. You got guys like Jaden Hicks. You could go Jaden Hicks. The value's there, and you could get another safety considering Jabril Peppers may not be back after next season. Jalen Wright's explosive. That'd be another fun weapon out of the backfield. TJ Tampa, you could add another corner. Top 65 guy for us. How about Jatavion Sanders? That could be a lot of fun as well. I wouldn't mind, to be honest, to continue to beef that offensive line. Christian Mahogany, I think he's a starting guard in this league. Sit him for 1 year, and then he's a starter in 2025. I could certainly see that being a possibility. Do you get Drake Maye's college teammate? I'll tell you what. Tez Walker, I don't think he's that good of a football player, but if he's your number 4 receiver and you just have him run like 8 go routes a game, I don't hate it. He's a guy who could stretch the defense. I would not mind that at all. Tyrone Tracy's a fun player that catches the ball well out of the backfield. Jared Wiley, another tight end option. Good players still on the board. Eliot Wolf moving up from the 5th round into the 4th round for an extra pick at a higher value. I like that trade because a lot of draft experts and scouts and GMs, they'll tell you this year this is like a 4-round draft. Then the value really falls off. So we will see how that shakes out tomorrow and if Eliot Wolf can find some value in that 4th round. Who's your favorite prospect for Day 3? Let us know down in the comment section below. Drop a name of someone you want to draft. And we'll see you guys then as we will continue to have you covered with everything Patriots draft related here on New England Patriots Today.